Hello and welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Happy New Year. We are filming today at Crazy Lenny's e-bikes off of Odana Road. What a great way to start the new year. We're going to chat with Lenny a little bit later in the program. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And a great lead-in. We're talking e-bikes. We're also going to talk fitness today. We're joined by Hans Schiefelbein, who is a personal trainer. Thank you for joining us today.
Jessa, Rich, nice to be here. Thank you.
So glad to have you. We first met on 93.1 Jams. You have been helping to educate us on Fit and Fab about fitness and just really feeling good about yourself. Today we're going to talk a little bit about families. So there's a lot of busy families out there. How does a busy family start to get healthy and fit?
You know, health and fitness is a huge topic, obviously, and anytime you're going to approach a huge topic, you kind of have to take an audit of where you're at, and so it really starts with a good mindset. And I think it's important to ask yourself if you're really serious about health and fitness, and by the way, I hope you are, because it's a great investment. But once you decide you really gonna invest in your health and fitness, I think you need to figure out what it's gonna take to get there. And for me, I'm always looking at being very physically active. I'm looking at having a good nutrition, and I'm looking at, do I have enough rest and recovery? You know, that's probably one of the number one things people are missing, is they're just not resting enough. The kids do fine, they rest, but the adults are usually lacking sleep. So you need to audit your health and fitness, figure out where you want to go. It's kind of like travel. If you're going to go somewhere, you're going to make a ton of plans before you get there. You have to do the same thing with health and fitness and say, where am I at? Where do I want to go?
Have a little bit of a roadmap.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our son gets about 12 hours of sleep a night, our daughter about 10.
Sounds
it's a
nice.
wonderful thing. Yeah, my wife and I are lucky to get 6, if we do it that way. So you talk about like family values, does that play into it as well as far as getting fit as a family?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, family values start at the front, and I think maybe the most important thing from today is families need to know that parents should be leading from the front. Yes, I mean, if your family values health and fitness, it's going to start with the parents. Kids are active. Kids get off the bus and they're outside for 3 hours before dinner, right? But as more devices become prevalent, as we just get other kids and families doing other things that maybe aren't as active as we are, if your family values health and fitness, it's got to start with the parents. And so if the parents are leading from the front, that's probably the most important thing, because the kids are going to find other things to do once they get older. And if mom and dad are active and are setting the pace, setting the example and the expectations, the family has a better chance of being healthier as the kids are getting older. So yeah, values matter.
Let's talk more about the lead by example concept. So obviously most of our families watching are not a coach like you.
Right.
What are some good ways to lead by example? How do you sort of set that tone?
Yeah, you have to ask yourself, am I fit? And I think there's really good questions to ask there. It's kind of January, New Year's resolutions, they usually don't work, but people are fired up right now. And so I created something called my best January ever. So if you're saying, hey, yes, I want to be fit, I want to lead from the front, but I don't have a level of fitness that I want, I created a program where you can sign up via email and you'll get a quick video from me, and then it's just it's a free 31-day email program where I design 5 workouts a week. 2 rest days are incorporated so that you can do the basic exercises and really have the best January ever. It's free, and it's just all locked and loaded. It's meant for beginners. And it's meant for people who just want to be told, hey, Hans, what should I do? They'll do more than they've ever done in January, but they won't feel exhausted. They'll feel like, well, that was doable. That was well coached. What's next? And
when you start feeling good and start feeling results, that's what motivates you to get to that next month and keep going.
That's exactly right, Jessa. And I'm not looking to transform you. I'm looking to help you take the first step. January 31st is not the goal. The goal is December 31st. So January is just a starting point, and my best year ever could be a good start for a lot of people.
That would be, that'd be great. And for me, it's never been a question of physical activity. That's part of it, I think, of getting fit. But the nutrition end of it too is important, isn't it? If you could talk a little bit about that.
And we all know that, but making decisions is difficult, especially, holidays are behind us, so let's put that aside. Now, in my house, I don't know about your guys' house, but my kids are young, they're always asking for snacks. And one of the things that we do, you're right, nutrition is a very important part. We're always battling snacks. And so what we tell our kids is fruits and veggies are free. And by that I mean they're not financially free. Of course they cost something, but what we want to get across is you don't have to ask for fruits and veggies. And so I don't want to necessarily focus on limiting the bad things. I want to say have permission to eat the healthy things. And plus, when they do have other snacks that aren't as healthy, it's very easy for my wife and I to just default when they ask, fruits and veggies are free, and you're training the kids to eat the good stuff, not necessarily stay away from the bad stuff. That's a better approach.
Good mindset. I like that a lot. We've only got about 30 seconds left, but give us just a quick pointer on how to get kids to start being active. We're leading by example. We're helping them with nutrition. How do we get them to go?
Gotta give them plenty of options. In winter, I hope you can get used to being outside. If you can get outside and try new things, it is so fun. We love sledding. That's a big thing that we do. We invested in snowshoes. They're a little expensive, but once you have snowshoes, you can always pass them down to the next kid. There are a ton of trails out there for that. And then this winter, we're going to get into ice skating. So you got to give kids options so that you can figure out what sticks. You're not going to figure out what they like best. You need to give them options, figure out what they like, and then double down on those.
Get them outside, get them active. I know somebody who can hook you up with a great e-bike too. Just happen to be standing in front of some.
Lenny's got that.
Thank you so much, Hans, for sharing some of your personal training tips. Lots of great information.
Great stuff.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more Wisconsin Family after the break. Stick around.